Um, this one's going to be a quick edit. Just want to share what happened today. Yesterday. It was nice. So I went to a park and I saw many flowers, and I sat at the bench in front of a pond, and in that pond were ducks, many ducks. And I kind of started studying the duck behavior, the sound they were making, what they were doing and stuff. And I was thinking to myself that I've studied humans enough, that it's time for me to study the ducks. Don't get me wrong, I think humans are still amazing creatures. As I've always said, they are a whole universe of their own. And I always knew that there is only one universe that I would fall in love with. And I did. It is beautiful as ever and breathfully. What I mean is, I don't need to breathe again. Of course, my soul doesn't need to breathe again, not my body. My body needs to breathe to survive, but yeah. Anyways, so the ducks kept running away from me wherever I sat. Like on this bench or the other, they would just move away. So I guess it felt like the ducks didn't like me. Oh well. But they were a sight to see. While I was thinking that, I saw a couple, old couple. They were so cute. They were walking and talking, them on their running shoes. And the lady was talking and the guy was listening. Like, he was thoughtfully listening. You could see it on his face. He had glasses on, and his face was kind of leaning towards her, but not like looking at her, but looking ahead. But it was slightly moved towards her, and yeah, he was listening thoughtfully and seemed like he was giving it a deep thought, and maybe was also trying to respond in some sense. Not really respond, like thoughtlessly respond, like he has to respond, but rather he was wondering something, and he was getting somewhere. Like his mouth was, when his mind thought of something, his mouths were finding the words to say those things, and the old woman was just, saying something, like she was intently, like, just speaking her mind. I wonder what they were talking about, but it was nice. I didn't stare for too long. It was a couple of glances maybe, but a couple of glances. I really mean by a couple of glances. I didn't stare. I promise. It wasn't a stare. I quickly moved my face towards the pond and my phone. And then there was this very good looking man sitting on the next bench over. So he was dressed up in this, as like with this tucked in blue shirt and black pants. He had his headphones on, or I'm not sure, but he was possibly listening to some songs, and he too was looking at the pond ahead of us, just like me. And yeah, and his his arms were crossed, his back was really straight, and his eyes were straight ahead. I mean, not really at the pond. It was looking over the pond towards the sky and the trees and the moving leaves. His legs were crossed, and I don't know, it just felt like kinda out of the movie kind of scene. Anyway, I think he was enjoying this air, all this slow dancing, tree leaves. The wind was light, and there was this rhythmic movement among the tree leaves. It wasn't obvious, but there was some kind of relation to all of them. And there was, of course, the occasional sound of walking steps behind both of us. So I think, he was enjoying all this. The slow music playing on both his ears. Both of our ears, actually. I was also listening to music at this point. I mean, actually, I was listening it from the start. It was 10 o'clock then. 10 a.m. and it was calm. But the sky, it looked darker. Maybe it will rain. Yeah. I find it weird that this was the first guy that I looked from outside the park, and he was still sitting on the same bench. And like now I'm sitting at the bench right next to him. It was weird. I wanted to go talk to him, get to know him. The stories he might say. But I won't disturb him. I think both of us maybe we were longing for something. I know I sure was. Oh, and it was about to rain. Yeah, he was so excited about the whole thing. I was, oh my god, ducks were there, pond, I could see the, the leaves shaking, the sky getting even a bit more darker, and I was so excited. I was, writing in my notes how excited I was, and yeah. The funny thing is, I didn't realize it at first that it was about to rain, or it was raining actually. Like I was so thinking of you. I was so into thinking of you, and it took me a while to realize that it was raining, and it was so exciting. I mean, the thought of getting drenched by the rain at that moment. there was, and there were many butterflies. There were a couple of butterflies that were in front of me. They were, I think, resting their wings. I think they too were enjoying the cold, the slightly cold breeze. It was just cold enough for me to not, get sweating. It was summer, but yeah. But I guess so. At this point, I think I kind of thought it might not rain because the sky was getting brighter. And yeah, I would have liked rain, but this would have, I mean, it's still nice. Everything, the pond, ducks, and people, the flowers. The sound of all of this was, I was enjoying it, but I was silently praying for rain. And who knows, maybe with rain you'd come too. That's what I thought. Then in time, maybe that is how we will meet. You smiling in the rain and me sitting on a bench. Who knows? Something that I was thinking about there, that this is my greatest sorrow. Even with all this in front of me, this is my greatest sorrow. Not being able to hear your thoughts or feel your eyes radiating your heart through to me. And your kiss still warm on my lips. This is my greatest sorrow. This is my greatest sorrow. The pond was bubbling now. The fish underneath were surfacing. And that got me thinking, were the fish underneath, or are we? I mean, to them, we might be underneath. I mean, who's to say, whether they even know the difference? I don't know. That was just a stupid thought that I had then. Maybe they know more than what we know. I do not know. I thought about leaving the park at this point, but then the song came on. It was So Will I by Bentley. Um, it's a really nice song. And I sat and watched everything more of it. And I'm happy that I did because it started to rain. It was amazing. Again, me being in my thoughts with you, and I couldn't again see that it was raining, but I was basically taking this video for you, and I was kind of breathing and just thinking how you would feel watching that video. And anyways, I could see the raindrops hitting the water, the pond, and my god, my heart, I was so excited. I was like, yes, get drenched in the rain. And it started showering. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. But the shade of the tree, it kind of didn't let me get drenched. Basically, the bench I was sitting on had this tree next to it, which kind of shaded it from the rain. Not completely, but good enough. I didn't get drenched, but not even wet, I would say. It was just slight droplets all around, but it was amazing. I could see everything getting showered. Like, it was wow. And I was going to take more videos of the whole thing, but my god, my stupid phone, storage got full, and I was like, no, this was something going to be so nice for her, for you. And my god, yeah. I started taking a few pictures and sending it to a friend, like, just so since I don't have a storage, I was like, I need to find a way for storage. I was doing that. And then even I took a few videos, but unfortunately didn't. Some got saved, some didn't. I hope you still like them, how much I got them. Yeah, then the rain stopped slowly. It wasn't drastic. It didn't stop like abruptly. It was slowly. It was nice. The man in the blue shirt and black pant was still there with me. We both kind of silently sat through the rain. It was nice. Though I should, it's kind of, today was different. It's nice to be in a place that you would enjoy and love. Though it was all, marvelous and mesmerizing in their own way, I wished you were here. Us talking, us finding peace in silence, us calmly, hunting for flowers, that would grace our presence. it's nice, you know, the flowers, something like, even in their parting times, they give joy. That's a beauty I want to have. Such a death would really be nice. You know, that even in my death, I'm able to put smiles on some faces. That I am able to see them one last time. Especially yours. I'll keep silent for now. And I will keep silent for now. And let you hear the... Alright, there's a plane moving. I'll repeat. I will keep silent for now. And just let you hear the sound of the ducks, the pond, the leaves, the wind, the walking steps. So yeah, I'll just play the videos. Okay. I'll see you soon. Inshallah.